Good morning, children. Welcome back to EVS class. Now, take out your textbook, all of you. Textbook. I hope you all have got the textbook. Today, we'll start with new lesson, My House. Lesson number 5, My House. Now, let us go back. Previous lessons, we had started with what are all the my body, my family, food for us, and clothes we wear. So all these were the lessons what you have learned previously. So my body, you learned about your body. Next, you learned about the family. In family, who all will be there, how our family should be there. And next comes food for us. So to maintain your body, to be well and fit, what should we eat? What are the foods you have to intake? And then after that, next comes the clothes, dresses. What are the different types of dresses and how these dresses are made? Clothes, what we wear, how it is made, how they make it, from where the materials, everything will be done. Okay, all this you have learned, and types of clothes. And in that you will learn natural this thing and artificial, man-made and natural. Both you will be learning. And then after that, later you learn how to take care of the clothes. So each clothes will be of different types. So some clothes, silk materials and all, you have to take care very carefully. You have to give for dry cleaning, and remaining clothes, cotton, all this you can wash on your own. So all this you have learned about clothes. And now today, let us learn about the house. So after all this, we need one house also to stay. And there are so many types of houses. You all will be watching big buildings, apartments, flats, villas, and even in village side you will be seeing even huts also. There are so many types of houses. So now let us learn how many types of houses are there, and who all will use those different types of houses in different places also. Okay, now gradually in this lesson we'll be learning about the types of houses, permanent and temporary, both are there, and how, what you all need for constructing the house, everything. Okay, children, now let us start with my house. Now open page number 183. Page 183. Now I'll be reading sentence by sentence. I'll be explaining it to you. Okay. We need a house to live in. So what for we need? Now we all need one house to live. We can't stay outside. We can't stand outside, sleep, nothing. So to live, we need a house. A house protects us from heat, cold, rain, and wind. Why do we need house? We need protection. So house will protect us from heat, severe sunlight, everything, hot season. Wind, when wind comes, you feel so chill. Okay, wind, rain. Okay, now for wind, rain, everything will feel so cold. So if house is there, inside the house you will be so warm, safe, everything. Okay, it protects us from wild animals and thieves. So you will be having so much costly items, things, ornaments, everything. So what will happen if you are staying outside without the house? Thieves will come and rob the things and go. So to protect your things, everything, you need a house. Along with that, wild animals. So animals will come. Some places, far places and all, they'll be constructing big buildings, everything. If no house, nothing there, you'll be outside. So wild animals and all will come off. So to get protected from wild animals, we need the house. It also keeps away dirt, dust, and insects. So house also keeps away this dust, dirty things, everything, and insects. Once you close the windows, mesh, something and all they'll put, so that insects will not come inside. We feel safe and comfortable in our house. So we feel safe, comfortable. Around say you will be inside the house. So in our house, we feel safe. You will be safe. Oh, nothing will happen. We are good in our house. The house we live in with our family is called our home. So where you live with your family in your house is known as our home. Our home is my house. Wherever you are staying, that is your house. You can't go to your neighbor's house and tell, this is my house. No. So where you live with your family, that is your parents, your brother, sister, your uncle, aunt, all you people staying together in one house. Okay, so that house is considered our house. Now, you all understood, no children? Why do we need house? We need house to live in. Need house to live in. We need house to live in because it protects us from sun, heat, cold, rain, wind, also from wild animals, insects, etc. Okay. Excuse me. So we need house to live in. Why we need house? Why we have to be inside the house? Because it protects us from heat, cold, rain, wind, with wild animals and thieves, insects, etc. So many things. If you are in your house, you will be safe. Now you can see the house in the picture. If you open the textbook, you can make out. Turn to next page, page number 184. There are two types of houses. Now you studied why we need house and the necessary things, what are so important to be in a house. In that, now we have got two types of houses. There are two types of houses. What are those two types? Permanent house and temporary houses. Okay, now there are two types of houses, permanent houses and temporary houses. Now, what are those permanent houses? Now, let us study first permanent houses. Okay, today let us study about permanent houses. Next class, temporary houses I'll be teaching. Okay, now page number 184, permanent houses. Houses which cannot be moved from one place to another are called permanent houses. Permanent houses can be Kacha houses or Kacha houses. Okay, now what are permanent houses? The houses which they have constructed, which cannot be moved from one place to another. It is not a playing thing so that you lift from here to there and there to somewhere else. No, you can't move the house. So that kind of houses are called permanent houses. Houses which cannot be moved are called permanent houses. Houses that cannot be moved are called permanent houses. Okay. Example, permanent houses can be Kacha houses or Kacha houses. Kacha houses so two types in that. It can be Kacha houses also, Kacha houses also. Now, first, let us learn what are Kacha houses and then Kacha houses. Now, I'll rub this. What are Kacha houses? Now, in that, first is Kacha houses. What are Kacha houses? In towns and cities, houses are made of brick, iron, cement, stone, and wood. These houses are very strong. They are very hot in summer. Now, Kacha houses. What are Kacha houses? In towns and cities, that is, in cities, you can see houses are made of bricks. Here, houses made of bricks, iron, cement, stone, and wood. And wood. They are very strong. They are very strong. They are very hot in summer also. Okay. Now you came to know what are Kacha houses. In Kacha houses, in cities and towns, you can see houses constructed with bricks, iron, cement, stone, and wood. All these items are used to construct the house and they will be very strong. Now, Kacha houses. Now you can see, children, here the picture of next to that Kacha houses, how it is, and Kacha houses. What are Kacha houses? Okay. In villages, houses are made of mud, thatched leaves, and straw. These houses are called Kacha houses. They are not strong enough to bear strong wind and rains. They are cool in summer. Now, here they are very hot in summer, but here they are very cool in summer. Kacha houses, this you can find in villages. In villages, you can find Kacha houses. How are they constructed? Kacha houses are made of mud, thatched leaves, mud, thatched leaves means dried leaves, and straw. They are not strong enough. Not strong enough. They are not strong enough to bear wind and rain, but they are very cool in summer. Okay, Kacha houses are made of mud, thatched leaves, and straw. Mud, you all will be knowing. Thatched leaves and straw means straw is dried. What do you call hulin gari? You will be knowing. You might have seen in villages. Thatched leaves are the dried leaves. Okay, so with that they will construct the house. This will not be very strong, which can bear the heavy rain and wind. Okay, but in summer days it will be very cool. So how are they constructed? See, to see you can make out. Okay, so this is how, these are the dried leaves, that is thatched leaves, and this is the mud. With mud they will construct this wall, everything. This is the door. Okay, and these are the straws and thatched leaves. Okay, it will be strong enough, but not so strong for severe wind and rain. It can't bear that. And during summer, it will be cool. Okay. Now, types of roofs. Now, in this also, this is the roof. Now, for your building, roof means on top it is there, no, that is the roof. So, for buildings here, Kacha houses, it is constructed with strong bricks, iron, everything. So, you can see the buildings, you will be having nice designs, everything. But you can see in the chart only, children, you can make out here. Okay, so here, now after this, next comes types of roofs. Okay, so next comes types of roofs. So there will be different types of roofs also. Roof means which covers the house. Some houses will have sheet covering, some will have the henchu, what they call. Okay, so like that, there are types of roofs. Now, in plains and dry areas, people build houses with flat roofs. So flat means it will be straight, like, okay, they'll not have any designs like this and all. So in plains and dry areas means where they don't have much of rainy this thing and all. So people, what they'll do, they'll build the houses with flat roofs. Okay, now in hilly areas or places where it rains a lot, more rain, often rain, like Madikeri, Coorg and all, it will be raining only. So there are some places where always it rains. So a lot of people build houses with sloping roofs. Okay, sloping roofs means, now see, house with flat roof. Now imagine this is the, okay, So this is the house. So they have got this as the flat. Okay. Now here top, this is the roof. It will be flat. Okay. So in dry areas, dry places, people, they construct flat roofs. Okay. This is flat roof. But in some hilly areas where it rains often it will be raining. So what they do, they construct the roof with slope. So the roofs will be slope. Now how it is? So what happens? So this is the slope roof. Because it rains often it will be raining. The rainwater should not stand. If it is flat, it stands there only, and the building will get affected. So that is the reason. If it is slow, the water will flow down. It will come down like that, and the building will be safe. Okay. So the rainwater does not collect on the roofs. The rainwater does not collect on the roof and slides off the sloping roofs easily. So what happens when it rains? It will flow down like that only, it will not stand. Whereas in flat roof, it will stand. So this kind of flat roofs are constructed in dry places where it is hot. Okay, in hot reserves, in hot places, plains means it will be hot. It won't rain so much and all. But in rainy places, they construct with slope roofs. Now next, stilt houses are built in areas with heavy rains due to flood. So stilt houses, what are stilt houses? These houses are constructed in areas where heavy floods are there, heavy rains, everything will happen. These houses are slightly above the ground, They don't construct on the ground. It will be little above the ground on wooden poles called stilt. So what happens? They will keep wooden poles, and they construct house on top of the pole. So these are called stilts. Okay. Now how it will be? I'll draw here. Next is stilt houses. Stilt houses they are constructed. How do they construct? These are the wooden poles. So this is the ground. Oh shit. So this is the ground. So this is stilt houses. Here these are the poles. For poles they call stilts, where heavy rain and floods will occur. So in that place what they do, they put this pole, and on top of this pole they will construct the house. Why? Means when water flows, floods flows, this will be very strongly they'll construct, so that because of flood the house should not get this thing along with the water. Okay, it should not be demolished or whatever. The house should not get spoiled. For that purpose they will construct stilt houses in flood places. Okay, children, now today let us stop till here. You can check 1 minute, I'll give you time. Now today you have learned lesson My House. What all you have learned? House. Why do we need house? We need house to live in, and it protects us from sunlight, heat, cold, and rain. Okay, and from thieves and from wild animals, insects. For everything we need house. So there are two types of houses: permanent houses and temporary houses. In that, permanent houses, Pakka houses and Kacha houses. Temporary houses tomorrow we'll be learning. Today I have taught you permanent houses. In that, these two, Kacha house and Pakka houses. Pakka houses are very strong because they are constructed with bricks, iron, cement, stone and wood. So they are very strong, and it will be it cannot be moved from place to place or like that. So it is called permanent house. And in this Pakka house, in summer it will be very hot. And next is Kacha house. This is also a permanent houses where you can't move from place to place. And this is constructed with mud. They use mud, thatched leaves and straws. Okay. This is not so strong enough. When this is strong but not so strong, where for heavy rain and wind it will not stay. Okay. But this house is very cool in summer. And next, types of roofs. Here thatched leaves and all is there. After this comes the types of roofs. So in types of roofs, flat roof house, where it is constructed in plains, where there is no rainfall like that. hot places so that the house will not get spoiled. Okay, and slope roof, it is constructed in rainy places where the roofs are slope, so that often it will be raining and water doesn't stand on that, on the slope, it flows away. And next is stilt houses. This is constructed where floods and heavy rain occurs, and because of floods, the house should not get get away with the water. For that purpose, what they do, they construct on the poles. On the poles, they'll construct the houses. So if floods come also, nothing will happen. Poles will be down. It will be supporting the house. Okay, children, till here we have learned, and till here it completes permanent houses. So next class, let us learn temporary houses. Okay, for today I'll be stopping till here. I'll give you the assignment, today's assignment. Lesson number 2, third and fourth question. Okay, I'll rub this. What is what is right? 2 ways in which we can help our family. Copy down, children. 1 minute time I'll give you. Out, same. What homework have you done? Okay, children. So this is your assignment. I have written down, copy down carefully, write 2 times. I have mentioned 2 times because only 2 questions are there. Write down 2 times. Okay. So by this, we'll end up the class. Meet you in next class. Okay. Till then, thank you.